What's up everybody, this is Master Ian Gamer, and today we got a bit of a different sort of video. Still focused on potential skins we could be seeing in game one day, but this time in the form of a Chinese exclusive skin concept competition where players were able to submit their own concept art for skins, with the potential to win various rewards based on who gets voted the most popular, and even the opportunity for said skins to be implemented into the game. Now, I'm gonna quickly asterisk that by saying there is no official guarantee that Blizzard will end up adding any of the skins you're about to look at here today to the game itself, but simply that, as stated on the contest website itself, all winning works have the opportunity to be implemented in the game. So I, for one, am really curious to see how that ends up playing out, but for the sake of this video here today, I wanted to just show off some of my personal favorites from the literal hundreds of concepts that are part of this competition. They're currently in the voting phase to determine who actually wins as the best concepts of the lot. And while these I'm showing off here are some honorable mentions, now let's dive into my actual favorites, starting off with an obvious one for those of you who know me, being Donut Kiriko. Oh yes, this was a concept that showed up not once, not twice, but many times across different submissions. I'll just go ahead and cycle through some of the better ones I found in this contest. But they all basically revolve around the same idea of Kiriko being either a donut chef or delivery person or fast food type donut worker, with some leaning more into the sort of like cutesy chef angle, others being more maid-like, and others kind of just taking on an almost cutesy sweets princess type design. There's a lot of variants that all hinge on this same central donut theme, but this was by far the most reoccurring theme for a single hero in this entire contest. And while many of these designs look phenomenal and I think could genuinely be skins for Kiriko at one point in the game, I think Blizzard is probably also gonna take note, if it wasn't something they'd already been considering, which, let's be honest, it should have been, that this would be a really good and fitting idea for an actual Kiriko skin. Next up though, we have one of my other favorite concepts for a rather different hero, being Traffic Cop Zenyatta. This one in particular, I just love the artwork, especially the look of him with his little cap and vest on, and the orbs being tickets. I don't know how fitting that is necessarily, but definitely fits the vibe of him giving out tickets to people for traffic violations. Overall, just such a fun and unique skin for Zenyatta. He has nothing like this in-game currently. And similarly, we even got a similar traffic cop design for Ramatra. This one featuring some really cool implementations with the security cameras on his shoulders in Nemesis form. He of course has a uniform and cap as well. Such a cool look for him. There were a number of police / security guard type skins throughout this contest, but these two specifically, the Zenyatta and Ramatra traffic cop skins, were ones that I just thought were so much fun. Similar to the Kiriko donut skins I mentioned earlier, another massively reoccurring theme here I noticed in this contest is that of chef skins, of which we got a bunch of cool designs for a bunch of different heroes, my favorite of which has to be, though, Swedish chef Torbjorn. Such a beautiful design for his skin right here, and it's such a beautifully executed skin here with the design of his outfit. And they even did a separate concept sheet showcasing his weapons and the turret. The turret being a big, juicy, meat-filled sandwich is just so beautiful. Again, another concept that it feels like we easily could see Blizzard implementing. I mean, it's so simple. Just give him a chef outfit. Give him a meat turret. Why not? It looks beautiful. And looking at some of the other chef skins here as well, we have Chef Roadhog, which has a much more barbecue type design for it. The big spatula for the hook is a fun detail, and I just really like all the little elements they worked into his outfit here. We get Chef Mauga, which is a concept I had never considered before, but gotta say looks truly phenomenal here. Such an unexpected yet beautifully designed skin here. And they even included a little chibi spray art piece as well in the set, just a spray of him as Chef Mauga. And then we have Pastry Chef Juno, focusing on a more dessert cake type sweets chef design. There were a few that fit into this theme specifically, again going back to Kiriko as well, but this one I thought was particularly adorable, and I like the implementation of the little drones, the little frosting squeezers, the design of her gun having the little whisk at the end, and the milk ammo capsule. Just a really fun design all around that I really liked. And then next we get Casual Cat Brigitte. This was one of the only, in fact, thinking back to it, this might have been the only Brigitte skin in the entire list of contest submissions, but this one I personally just adore. I love skins that lean into the casual angle for a character, and this one also leans heavily into Brigitte's, well, cat interests by basically just going all out and giving her a not cat themed design, but cat stuff themed design. Her backpack is a little kitty carrier slash litter box, potentially. She has cat food cans and toys and feeders just all over her outfit. It's such a unique twist on the cat Brigitte skin, which is one we've definitely seen concepted before, that I just thought it was so fun and just unexpected to see something like this. But if we have Cat Brigitte, we also then have to have Dog Trainer Hazard. Again, this is one that completely blindsided me as a concept, but I just thought it was so specific and silly, and I just love the way he's drawn here with the beard and the cheeky grin. The idea being he's a dog trainer slash dog trainer contest judge, and they kind of implement that with the suit he's wearing and the ribbon and then the cones that make up the spikes on his back, like what you would have the dog sort of navigate around if you were training it in a course. Such a silly idea, but it fits the hero. We know Hazard likes dogs, and is something that, again, just totally out of left field. I never would have come up with an idea like this for Hazard, but I love the creativity of it, and the design is very well executed. Another reoccurring skin concept we saw multiple times throughout this contest is Cleaner Ramatra. This one I thought was so interesting how many people went for this specific design, but basically the gist of it is a garbage man slash house cleaner slash almost like car wash type design for Ramatra. The different designs, of course, tend to implement some sort of scrubs type outfit where he's got big gloves, aprons, and boots on, and a lot of different sort of power wash and even almost repair type tools, depending on the specific concept. Overall, just such a fascinating concept, and one that is honestly just so fun, because like Ramatra as a character, I could, for whatever reason, just see him having a skin like this. And for good measure, I'll throw in the one Cleaner Robot Bastion skin that was also in this contest, which basically falls into the same sort of camp, except being for Bastion instead of for Ramatra. All of these, I gotta say, are truly phenomenal, not only in concept, but also in the designs of the skins themselves. And another skin here that I fell in love with, largely because of the sheer quality of the concept itself, is Special Police Doomfist. Yes, this is basically just a SWAT Doomfist outfit, and it is probably one of the highest quality concepts in this entire contest. The attention to detail with the main design here is beautiful. The rendering of this artwork, oh, top tier. And the design itself, the way it implements the flashing lights, siren elements, even little riot shield components on his arms, along with the body armor, helmet, and then the night vision goggles. Such a cool concept. I love these sort of police military type designs. I understand why Blizzard doesn't give us many skins like this, but I think they can make for some really cool aesthetics. And this one specifically for Doomfist is just so phenomenal. And the next we had a skin concept that again is one which I never in a million years would have thought of, but works so beautifully with the hero themselves, and that's Sculptor Ashe. The idea of Ashe herself being a sculptor and Bob being the project she's working on. The sculpted marble statue of a buff omnic man, I guess you'd say. What a genius, clever way of utilizing the dual character dynamic of Ashe as a hero to implement something like this. I love even the little details they throw in, like the work in progress apron around him. Such a fun concept, and one that realistically I could see Blizzard potentially adding. There are honestly just so many good concepts here that I'll just do like a rapid fire sort of final listing of some of my other favorites, including Coffee Juno, where basically she's a coffee barista slash mobile coffee shop with the way her gun and backpack are sort of their own coffee maker. I thought that was just such a fun design. Disco Ball, Wrecking Ball, I mean, of course, how can you not love an idea like this? Fisherman Genji, another unexpected one, where they sort of just make his sword into a quasi-fishing rod and give him a fisherman's outfit. Strange, but I like it. Party Star Diva, just going for that flashy party girl vibe. Love the execution of this concept. Volcano May, really cool, unique design for her, playing into the whole scientist angle, where they use her already fairly bulky hero design to just give her a heat-resistant hazard suit, basically, and play into the Volcano Explorer angle. Really creative and such an interesting direction to take her. Cat Cafe Reaper, because of course, why not? Might as well go for a cat cafe look too while they're at it. Octopus Hunter Juno, playing into the idea of her spacesuit also working well as a diving suit. I would love to see her get a skin like this. Various other pop star slash girly fashion Kiriko skins because, duh, I mean, do I need to explain these ones? Bartender Cassidy, where his gun is a bottle of Jack Daniels. What a concept. Painter slash calligrapher Wu Yong, where they turn his staff into a giant paintbrush. And then Mechanic Wrecking Ball, just a fun skin with bright colors, reimagining him as just a cheery, playful, almost toy-like mechanic. I love it. I love the look of this skin. It is adorable. And while these all have been my favorite, I do have one more skin I gotta show off here today, not because I want to see it in game, but because I had to look at it, and now you all have to look at it too. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and wrap up the video here today. Thank you all so much for watching. Definitely let me know your thoughts on the concepts I both showed off here in this video, as well as the other ones, which again, there are so many concepts as a part of this contest. I'll have a link to it down in the description so you can check out the rest if you want for yourself. And while it is a shame that it is a Chinese exclusive contest, hopefully, ideally, we see things like this branch out to other parts of the world at some point in the future. I am really curious to see if any of these skins end up making it into the game as actual skins we can get at some point in the future. But on that note, thank you all so much for watching this video, and be sure to subscribe, hit up that bell icon, follow me on X, and join my Discord server to hang out and never miss any future Overwatch 2 news streams and other content. Special thanks to my YouTube channel members who help make these videos possible, and if you'd like to join them to earn some cool rewards, then just hit that join button down below. Be sure to check out my second channel, Suki MIG, for my fun side project focused on a little stream companion of mine. If you've tuned into my live streams, I'm sure you've met her before. Otherwise, this is Master Ian Gamer signing off, and until next time, have a great day.